Okay, now I will show you that vendor consignment process, how we'll do the vendor consignment process. Okay, so if you remember that, okay, what is the meaning of the vendor consignment process? So vendor keeping the stock in the my premises, but the ownership will not be changed. It is still with the vendor ownership only. So until we are consuming the stock or withdraw the stock which is belongs to vendor only. Okay, once it is consumed or it is withdrawn the stock from the vendor consumption stock to our own stock or consuming the vendor consumption stock, then only we are paying the amount to the vendor for the whatever we withdraw the stock, right? So did you remember that? What is the vendor consumption stock? What is the consumption process? Did you remember that vendor consumption process? So we are requesting vendor to keep the stock in my premises, but we are not paying amount immediately to the vendor. And okay, so still the ownership and the owners of the stock also it is not changing. Even we receive the stock, only when it will be changing the ownership. It is when we are withdrawal the stock or when we are transferring the stock to our own stock. Then only the stock ownership will be changed. Then only we have to pay the amount to the vendor only for the whatever we withdraw the stock. Clear?
Okay.
Is it clear or not?
Yeah, it is clear.
Okay. So now in this process, okay, we have to create the info record. Okay. So mandatory info record. Again, in the info record, it is not standard info record. It is a consignment info record. Okay. So there will be an info category. We have to be updated has a info category has consignment. Okay. So it is a mandatory for the vendor consignment process because okay, why it is because the tax information and the price information, okay, and other payment other information, all it will come from the other information which is relevant to payments. All this information will capture from the info record. Okay, so that is the reason here it is info record is mandatory. Okay, then the second, when we creating the PO, okay, we will be entering the item category as K, which will be elaborating like consignment PO. Okay, and here we don't have okay condition tab or we don't have invoice tab. Okay, condition tab or invoice tab. Okay, so, okay, okay, so there will be okay. So these two tabs are will not be here. Okay, if you go to it is invoice tab or it is something, I will show you. If you remember, if you see that here we have the invoice tab and here is condition tab, right? These two condition tabs will be not appear in the consignment PO because these, even if we are receiving the stock, we are ordering the stock, we are clearly saying that these are the we are not receiving directly stock to our inventory. Okay, so it is only vendor consignment stock. That's the reason we are not supposed to be give any price or any information, okay, in this tab. Okay, so only settlement will be happen once it is completed our withdrawal or we consuming the stock, then only we will be doing the settlement to the vendor from the price which is picking from the info record and tax information which is picking from the info record. Clear? Is it clear?
Yeah, got it.
Yeah. So now I'll just go to M11, okay, and I'll show you that the okay. So I'll just go to 1001 and 100 and 1000. Okay, and if we have okay, we can use okay. So info category I said right here info category we have this one okay, standard subcontracting pipeline consignment. So out of these four, pipeline and consignment, it is mandatory. Okay, substandard and subcontracting process, even if it is info record, it is there, it's okay. If it is not there, also we can do without the info record. But for the vendor consignment process and the pipeline process, the info record which is mandatory. Okay, if you go to vendor consignment process, you have to be select the consignment when the info category has a vendor consignment. Clear?
Got it. Okay.
Now I'll be entering that okay info record for what it is like vendor Mean, okay, you can say for castings, okay, you can put like castings or something, okay. Then here, okay, standard quantity, generally how much it will be like, okay, the standard quantity, and price will be, what is the price, okay, and you can enter the conditions, other values, whatever you need, information which you can enter, all this information, okay, and moreover, we have to be entered that this tax information as well, okay, so tax information also it is important. So here we are taking the vendor, euro vendor. Okay, so we have to go with let's try with the T. Yes, we don't have info card. Okay, we'll do one thing. We have created one info card, right? Vendor number. Do you remember that? What is the vendor we created last time? Yeah, I will create one vendor separately. So I have created one vendor. Let's try this one. So I will go to M11 and I will enter this one and vendor consumer process and I will enter vendor consumer sessions and standard quantity we can maintain like 10,000 and 100 NR. Okay, so tax code which will be like which we created last time. Okay, so that is different, right? Okay, we created for the different plant and we remember that we did for the some other plant. Did you remember that plant code? What is the plant code? This is the plant code. Okay, I can take this one. That code. Okay. We created last time tax code, right? In this company code. That's why I'm using this one. I'll take the same material. I can take that new vendor. No problem. Okay. Then get gone. Okay, so it is not extended. It's not created in Pacha organization. Okay. You can take this or we can take some. Okay. Let's extend this one also. Okay. So now we'll try this one. Okay. So now the same vendor. Okay. Now I can use the same. Now plan delivery time 1 quarter. Okay. 1020. Then 1,000 euro annual and somebody which is like okay then tax codes are mandatory here so I can take from here which we created last time. We created what is tax code we entered last time. Yeah. Okay, so okay, so there is not something which is not possible to determine because the vendor master record we not entered the pricing procedure. Okay, so that is one thing which is coming problem. So let's take we have the pricing procedure. Yes. So let's see if we have any consuming process. Okay. Any, let's try something. Not sure whether it will be work or not, because again this is a mapping should be required. So if you remove, if you see that here, okay, so this info record which is created, okay, even the same vendor and same material can be have the standard info record also. There is a possibility of standard info record also and consummate info record also. Okay, so in that case, if you go to table level, how we can segregate this one? Okay, if you go to EI and EA table, okay, if you see this info record number, next word, okay, you can see here, this is a vendor consummate related info record. How you know that whether it is a vendor consummate info record or not? Okay, how we can see? You can go to EI and E table, there you can see that category. Okay, category is the consummate. Clear? Okay, if it is standard, the same number will captured, okay, with the same combination, the same number will be captured, but only difference is category will be blank. Okay, so in case in future if you are using this table for the any output information or any smart form or any customized program, you must be aware about this category will be differentiated the process in the info record. Okay, because the same info record number will be the same, again maybe multiple entries will be also there. Okay, so when it is a standard, then might be price will be different. If it is info record with a consignment, then price will be different. Pipeline, again price will be different. Subcontracting will be price will be different. So you must be enter the category as a blank. If it is standard, if it is vendor consignment, then it is two. Clear?
What is the technical description for this field?
Technical description, category, item category, right?
Yeah, info type. ESOKZ. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Info category, you can remember that info category. Yeah.
Okay.
Because you are
Uh,
in differentiating here, right? Anyway.
okay.
Okay.
So let me clear myself. So in info category, we have to select the consignment if we
Correct.
want to proceed with the consignment process.
Correct.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So if you created, suppose let's assume that I'm creating normal standard one, okay, with the same inputs I'm creating, what will be happen again? There will be a separate process for this. Again, it's not consignment process. Okay, and again the prices everything will be different. Okay, let's assume that it is different. Okay, so in this case, what will be happen? If I refresh this one, okay, I will get the same info record number, but category will be different. That is
Oh,
I want to differentiate. Okay, there is no separate info record number. It is the same info record number. Okay,
okay.
clear?
Okay.
Even if it is subcontracting, if you're creating, okay, if you created, then the same will come. And again, if you suppose 2 days and it is like something which is 100 pieces, this is service, some kind of service. Okay, 100 pieces. Okay, then okay, in this case again, if I refresh, then subcontracting also will come again 023. Okay,
Okay.
so like the number will be the same, only category will be different.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But again, all the other fields are different again. Plan delivery time will be different, standard count will be different, purchasing data, all it will be different, price also it will be different.
Okay.
Okay, clear?
Yeah.
Now, okay. Now let's see. There is a mostly it will be like some problem here. So because condition record which is not captured info record. Okay. Let's go to SPRO and let's see pricing conditions not capturing here. Okay. Okay. So what I can do, I can go to material management. Let's see, and can go to purchasing, and purchasing I can go to conditions. Okay. Then I can go to define pricing procedure. Then I can see that schema group for the documentation. So here I can see that for the standard purchase order. Okay, so the combinations like purchase organization and what is the purchase organization here? Jetcon. So Jetcon is a purchase organization. Okay. So first we'll see what it is assigned here. Schema group for vendor. Okay, so if there is any Jetcon is there, we need to be create, or if it is not there, then I can create one Jetcon. Okay. Okay. Then I can save and I can assign this to my con. You can create anything which you can create. So I just want to be uh, see that if it is already there or not. So I'm just thinking. But you can create ABC or something also. Okay, by just assigning to the my con. Okay, then schema group for vendor also. I can create one more which is ZC or something. So for can you, okay, so now I've created. So I'll be assigning my pricing schema for this one. Okay, with combination of we are I'll take this one standard. Okay, I'll just take ZC O and ZC and just assigning here. Okay, so I just assign this one now. I have to go to vendor master record and I'll change this ZC. Okay, now I will go here and I will try now. So let's say 1,000 rupees. That will help. It's not capturing here. Yeah, how created here and assigned here. Why it's not capturing my condition type. Okay, we try to maintain something from a week A1 condition record, PBW0, and it's coming three combinations. Okay, somebody they changed entire PBW0. Snacks bar conditioner. Oh my god. They completely remove the PB00. Standard and all they are changing. Let's do this one. PB00 prosper this is. Okay, I'll use this one. Looks like good. Okay, so this is good. Now I'll go to MEK1 and we'll maintain the PB00. So again, this PB00 is the problem, right? So calculation schema, I have to go. Now just check that whether it is the same condition type or it is different condition type. Okay, so it is there. Nobody changed. Okay, now I'll go to access sequence. What were the access sequence for this? Again, this access sequence. Go to access sequence. I need to check that what condition type is there. So condition type Z. Okay, PB00. So PB00 condition type they change something. Okay, I will change this one. I'll put the 0002 or something. Okay, I'll just put change this one. Okay, so now we'll try again. MEK1. Then I can see now combinations will be out of all the combinations. Okay, so I can go to material info record or you can go to whatever it is required. We can go and we can do. Okay. So info type K, which is like info category. Info type is consignment, and I can price maintain 1,000 rupees. Okay. Now I'll go to ME11, which is already created. Then ME12. And I can see now the price if you can enter the condition type. Okay, now it's working now. Okay, so condition type RM0 not in the procedure. Okay, it is capturing from different way. Okay, okay.
If we go to the condition type, they have maintained this pricing process of a condition type. That is the reason we are getting this.
Sorry, come again.
If you go to the condition type configuration now,
Uh-huh.
so in the condition type configuration, we have maintained the pricing procedure as RM00.
Where it
That
is?
is the reason.
Where it is?
Condition type configuration.
Okay, so
No,
subsequent,
no, not here, not here. In the second one,
subsequent. Okay,
condition type.
subsequent. You are saying
Yeah,
subsequent. Okay, okay. Might be.
PB00.
Yeah, might be. Yeah. Subsequently, okay.
Here we have pricing procedure, right? Remove this. It will be
Okay.
removed. No, we do not have to maintain. We don't have to maintain. We can keep it as blank
Yeah,
so that
it's
others will
subsequently.
not be getting it. Yeah,
Uh,
others will not be getting any error.
yeah, but I just changed all the things, right? Exactly which I maintained. Okay, but
That is fine. It will allow me to create the condition method.
supplement condition type, that is called supplement condition type. But we also will be maintain supplement condition type for this type of the conditions will get automatically. See here, allow supplement conditions. Does not allow the supplement condition. So you remove that, right? So that's why it is not allowing.
Correct.
Okay,
Yes.
if you mention that pricing budget, then it will be allow. Okay.
Okay.
So anyway, so PO created or now info record which is created. Okay, now I can create the um, conjoint info record. Okay. Okay, so now what is the so when you are entering the pivot creation, so you have to enter the vendor conjoint info record. Info record category has a K. K is the conjoint. Okay.
Okay.
So how many pieces you want to be order? You can order product. Okay. So you can see that there is no invoice tab and condition tab here. Okay.
Okay.
Clear? So no need to enter the price. So it will be grayed out here. Okay. Clear?
Okay.
So now PO is created. So as per the process, P2P process, we will be receiving the goods. Okay. But since there is item category K, it is a vendor consumption stock. So system will be differentiated the stock into, it's not released. Okay. System will be differentiated the stock into vendor consumer stock. It's not my own stock. It will be differentiated into as a vendor consumer stock. Even if we receive the
Okay.
stock. Okay, so I'll just release this one. Okay, now I'm at Geo, what am I Geo? Okay, so now you can see that 101K it is. If you remember, if you see that normal, you will not get any special stock indicator. But here in this case, you will get a special stock indicator. So you'll be, even if you're receiving the stock, okay, you will, okay, so what is the store location we have here? That one, that can only. Okay, so once we receive the stock, it will be display as a separate stock, has a special stock indicator, that is the vendor consumer stock. It's not my own stock. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So other things and all it is same common. Okay. There is no change. Only the internal point of view also, if they're asking about that, what the moment type for receiving the stock for a consumption process, then it is 101K. Okay.
Okay.
So now we received a stock. Okay. So generally when we receiving the stock, there will be a accounting entries impacted. But now in this case, there is no accounting impacted because we are not the ownership which is not transferred to my own stock. It is just we are receiving the stock as a vendor consumer stock. Okay. So the ownership still it is not changed to my own location. Okay. Clear? Is it clear?
Yeah.
Okay. So now if I go to stock overview, I can see that the stock will be displayed separately as a vendor consumer stock. It is not my own stock. Okay. It is the vendor
Okay.
consumer stock. Okay. So whenever you are using this stock, it will be reduced from this vendor consumer stock. And then if you are transferring to the own stock, it will be increased here. Or if it is consumed, then you can consume directly.
Got it. Okay.
Okay. Now, now once it is done, what we will do the next step. So GR is completed, PO is completed, GR completed. Okay, GR with the moment type is 101K. Okay, then there is no accounting entries.
Yeah.
Okay, now we don't need to do invoice here because we are on the ownership still it is not changed. Okay, so there is no invoice here. Okay, so the next step is either you can do the goods issue or you can do the transfer posting. Okay, so when this case, when you will do the goods issue, when you will do the transfer posting, if you are consuming the stock, consumption or withdrawal the stock, okay, then you can use a goods issue to cost center or something, production department or cost center. But if it is you are changing stock from the vendor consumer stock to own stock transfer, then you can do the transfer posting. Okay, clear? Is it clear? So only for the consumption purpose, you can use the goods issue concept. If it is you after, okay, suppose it is 1 year, it is completed. So when they're saying that either you need to be return the goods or you need to be take it as your own stock. I cannot keep you in your location without any cost. Then what you can do, you can transfer the stock. Okay, then it's my own stock. You can transfer to own stock. Then what will be happen from here to here? It will be transferred. Okay, clear?
Just a second. Okay. So basically, ZCon is my storage location. This stock lies under storage location with status as a vendor consignment. If we do the transfer posting, then it will be an unrestricted stock. The status will change to an unrestricted stock. If
Correct.
the GI, if the GI is done, okay. I have a question.
Mhm,
So if we, so this is a vendor consignment stock. Even
mhm,
if I have to sell my stock,
mhm.
uh, I cannot directly PGI, right? I mean, I cannot directly use the moment type 601. I have to, this vendor consignment stock, I have to convert it to my own stock, right?
Correct,
Otherwise,
exactly.
I will
Yeah,
not
correct.
be able to do the
Correct, correct. So
PGI.
your consummate fill up it is different. Here it is when the consummate is fill up. That is customer consummate fill up. That is different. And this is a different. Okay. So in this
Okay,
case, you have to be move to unrestricted, then you can sell.
correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So only for consumption purpose only you can use the goods issue. Or else you have to be transfer and you can sell to the customer.
Okay.
Okay. So to do this one, what you can do, you can transfer the goods. Okay.
Um,
With moment type is 411. Okay. So this is the
okay.
411 here. Again 411K. And in this case, what will be happen? Okay. This is like 201 or 261, whatever it is like, you can use. Okay. 201K is the cost center. 201 is the for cost center. Okay. If you remember that, okay, you are using 411. Sometimes you are using 411 also. If you remember that. So you are transferring the stock. Maybe you are reversing stock from the vendor customer consumer stock to our own stock, right?
Yeah.
So in that case also you are using this moment type, right? 411K.
Okay.
411 you are using, right? Did you remember that? How you will do the return from the consumer Philip stock? There must be some K,
Uh,
special stock indicator K. If you remember that,
mm, okay.
right? So that is the same. K will be the same for ST and MM. It is the K will be the same. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now I'll just doing that goods issue. Okay. And I'll just do the 201K. Okay. 201K. So you can use the material number. Okay. Now how many pieces? If suppose I need only 10 pieces, I can consume the 10 pieces. Okay. Where it is there, jetcon on the table at jetcon is there. And the partner will be the 30 704. Okay. So here you need to be entered at what are the cost centers which is there. So let's see whether he have any cost centers or not. because he created customization. I don't think he didn't create any cost centers here. Yeah. Okay. So then maybe we have to create cost centers again. But again, we need to check that what is the controlling area. Let's try. We have anything controlling area JetCon. It is not there. We can try with the control area is not there. And we'll try 1000. Okay, I'll just create a issue or something. Yes, again, this personal responsibility, cost center category and all we need. So let's take any of the one example. Do must we have some cost centers here. So what I can take one example, human resource. I will take the human resource. Yes, I will go to whatever it is there, human resource. I will go to test snapshot. I will take. Or you can extend this also. You can extend this cost center also. That is also easy. Okay. So, but I'll try. But let's see how it will work. So here we'll assign our company. Okay. So then business area and company code does not exist. Which company code it is there? So this controlling area check count is different. Okay. Then we need to see that what's the controlling area assigned to company code. Controlling area again is different. So we will enter here 2200 controlling area. Okay, let's do one thing. We go to 1000 only. If we created the customization, so we need to be do for all whatever it is required. All we have to do. Other if it is, we are not doing, then it will not be allowed to create all these things because we are integrating with the other areas, right? So I'm just creating this one. Which is a proficient of 14 in double nine double zero. Okay, so anything which is required other than this one, which is not required, but okay, so that master data also we need to create. Okay, okay, so I have created this one. Let's try this one. So create that. Okay, I'm just going again on my Geo. Goods issue to a cost center, then I will be entering my material number. There will be two consumption. for the one. Okay, so what is the ZABCD, right? I'll just connect to the ZABCD again. Let's save. Okay, so it's saved now. So if you remember that now we are consumption the stock, right? We are withdrawing
Hmm.
the stock from that. So now we have to be paid the amount to the vendor. So the system will check that MMBE stock, okay, and it will be checking the stock and it will be validated that which MMBE, go to MMBE, and I can see that the stock which is consumed, how much it is consumed 10 quantities. So the remaining which is there, okay, the remaining which is there. Now, what will be happen now? I can see the document flow and I can see FI documents now because we are taking as a one stock. So now I need to be settle the payment. So the system will be checking that the first one which will be go to the consumption account entry. Okay, this will be go to consumption account entry and this will be go to the account payables. Okay, so this is the account payable that will be cleared when we are settled automatically. So generally we will get only these two. Maybe if there is any standard price consumption it is there, okay, then there will be a AQO price difference will become loss of consumption account. Okay, so but generally we will get only two, KON and GBP. Clear? KON and GBP.
Okay.
Okay, if you are not getting this transaction event case, you can get from here and go to choose and you can from here you can take it up. Okay, transaction event case.
What is the accounting of the account payable?
Uh, Sorry,
What is the
consumption,
account?
consignment,
No, 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 no.
mm,
Accounting fee, accounting fee. The
accounting warfare,
transaction, the transaction fee, sorry.
transaction event key, GBP,
Yeah.
GBP and KON.
KON GBP. Okay.
Yeah, KON, GBP and AQO is for the difference. There is any difference it is there. And again,
Okay.
okay, this is the GBP is the consumption account, offsetting entry. Okay,
Okay.
clear?
Okay. Got it.
Okay.
Can you please post a one entry for GI as well if it is okay?
This is GA only, right?
No, sorry, transfer posting. Sorry.
Yeah, I will do. Don't worry. I'll do. Okay. So I'll show you that also. Okay. So what else you want to show you here? Okay. There will be like, if I go to, if you're not getting this list, uh, transaction event key, you can go here and search here, transaction event. Okay. So transaction event key. So this is the transaction event key. You can copy and you can see that KON, GBP and QO. Okay.
Okay.
And you can see in the OBYC settings, the OBYC setting, you can see that this is configured from OBYC, right? So you can see in the OBYC, okay. And if you go to say expenses and revenue, this is material consumption, and one is GBP is a consumption account entry. Wherever we are doing the consumption, offsetting entry will come GBP. And see, in this case, there is no stock in the inventory, so it is a BSX will not come. And we need to be settle the consignment payables. You have to be, it will come KON. Okay.
Okay.
Now, if you go to GBP, okay. So what is the chart of account now? Again, it is to INT. Let's see, INT might be because it's going to be copied from 1000, right? Okay. Mhm. Okay. Okay, I'll show you this in the account mode when we will get automatic account automation. I will clearly show you that how it will work. Okay,
Okay.
so now again this again what are the chart of account we have? Don't know exactly which chart of account we assigned because there are so many it is there. INT will be there and 000, 900. There are so many things which is there. Okay, so we are not aware about that which is there. But here one thing I need to show you that. mm If you go to material management, okay, and if you go to material management and valuation, account assignment, account determination, material chart, and define here, this is the account valuation classes and accounting and configure automatic posting here. So this is the set configuration for the automatic posting. Okay, so
Okay.
here you can see the define account too. Okay? So this is the one setting based on the material movement type. Okay, material movement type and the postings, whatever how it is coming. Okay, that will be coming here. From here it will come. Okay, so if
Okay.
suppose 101 it is there, so what will be happen
Hmm.
101 which is assigned to the multiple valuation strings and account modifiers. Okay, transaction event keys. Okay, so there is a possibility are there some other accounting entries also will come. When it will come, if I'm using 101 K, so there is no accounting entries, but 101 E, but wait, that will go to the again one account modifiers, right? So there is a
Okay.
cases will be there. So when there is a multiple cases are there, so there will be account modifier will come. The again offsetting entry. If you remember that offsetting entry, okay. In the offsetting entry, if you have the multiple scenarios like maybe okay scrapping and consumption for the scrapping, consumption for the vendor consumption process, consumption for the subcontracting. So there are so many other cases are there. So in this case, what will be happen? Every time when there is a consumption accounting entry, that means GBP, whenever it is coming GBP, okay, there will be offsetting entry will come. Okay,
Uh, what do you mean the offsetting entry?
I'll show you. In the here you can go. What is the moment type here? We are using 201K, right? So
Yeah.
special stock indicator K. Okay, so if you go to 201K, okay, so VBR will be coming into picture. Okay, so in the
Okay.
OBYC, when you configuring the GL account for the GBP, especially for the VBR, you will be assigning the GL account. Okay,
Okay.
you can create your own customized also account modifier if you want to. If suppose you are creating that 9 series, 921, 901, something which is moon type, you want to be differentiate the account modifier. Again, when the consummation process, if you have the two cases are there, in that case you can define the two different GL accounts, two different account modifiers. Okay,
Okay.
so that is again it's different story. But this KO GBB, whatever we are getting this GL account, it is again will be mapped based on the VBR, GBB and VBR condition. Okay.
Okay.
So I will show you this account modifier how it will work so when we are discussing about automatic account transformation. Okay.
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 Now so whatever we withdraw the stock, what we will do, we will be settling the amount. Okay. So go to MRKO. MRKO is a transaction code. Okay, whether it is transferred or it is a own stock, it is a goods issue, you have to be settle the consumer settlement. Okay, so risk settlement, consumer settlement you will do in the MRKO. Okay, so go to MRKO slash an MRKO. Then you can enter that what today document date or posting date today, whatever it is there, you can enter and you can execute this one. First, you can go to display and you can see if it is capturing or not. Okay, so this is today we posted this material and 10 quantity withdrawal and it is not yet settled. Okay,
Okay.
so then what you can do, you can select settle the this one and you can execute this one. Okay, so if everything is looks good, then the system will be post automatically. But here again there is some error which is there, the GL account which is not defined in the this company code. Okay, because it's customized, right? So again somebody they created, they didn't create it. Okay, so I'll just try to extend this movement type, sorry, GL account, FS00. What is the GL account? 154001. 154001. Okay, so it is not there. So what I can go, where exactly it is there? 1000 it might be, it will be there. No, it's not there. So how it is copied, man? I don't know which company code he referred, but yeah, let's try. It is here will not get structure. Okay. Let's try with 0001 if it is there. Not there. Okay, it is there. Okay. So now what I will do, I'll try to copy from here. Okay. So create reference. Okay. So I'll take this as a reference. Which company code I have to create? Zcon, and I'll create with reference of same 154001. But this time I can take the 0001. Okay, just save. Now it's extended. Now I will try again. Back and settle the again. Now we'll see that if there is anything. Okay. No messages found. Okay. So for that, so there is no messages which is found. But if you see that document number which is posted. Okay. So this document number which is posted, but no messages found. So these messages will capture, right? So this will go to output, right? So what you can do, again NACE, you need to be configure the output determination. For output determination for consummate settlement, there is again, there will be a separate transaction code will be there. So what there will be a separate application will be there. So I can take here what is the very invoice verification and go to the output types, and output types I can go to consummate settlement. So KYNS, I will go to KYNS. So then I'll go to condition records, maintain the condition records here, and okay, this is for taking table W. Okay, KYNS, and I will go to company code, and let's see if we anything which is maintained. So not at maintained, so I will be maintain this one at KYN. Okay, then I'll select communication. Okay, so now I'll try again. It's already settled over here. Now document is completed. Okay. So now I can see that it is settlement is payment is done. The account settlement will be cleared, and there will be some tax codes and input tax or output tax that is captured. Okay. So this is the way we have to do vendor consignment settlement. Okay. In case if it is transfer posting, what will be happen? You have to select the transfer posting. Okay. Others and 411K. Okay. Then you need to be select a material number, which is the material number 23N. Okay. Yes, and plan Jetcon. Okay, then which store location you want to be transferred. If you want to be transfer some other different store location also, you can transfer. Okay, and how much quantity you want to do? Suppose some thousand which you want to do, and the vendor will be the which vendor it is. Is something which is 40. Okay, so now I'll transfer this one on post. Now what will be happen? The stock which is moved from the own stock, from the consumer stock to own stock. If you remember that earlier it is 90, it
Okay.
is there. Now it is moved to
Got
1000.
it.
Okay.
Got it.
Now I can use for any other purpose. I can use in the structure use. Now the accounting entries will be generated, and now stock accounting entry will be updated because BSX which is updated. The stock which is the
Okay.
BSX is inventory account, and the AQO it is common, which is like a difference account, and KON is common both. Okay, clear? No consumption account entry because it's not consumption. It is a transferring to my own stock. Now again, you can
Okay.
go to MRKO and you can do on today posting date what is happening, and you can go and execute. So this is the one which is 1000 cost. We withdraw the stock, not settled here. Now I can go to select this one and execute. Now might be again we'll get okay. Okay, the BSX which is posted now, document which is posted. So now the vendor consignment payment is done. Okay,
Okay.
so this is the same. This is the process which we can do consumption or we can do transfer posting. Okay, clear?
Yeah.
So this is the and it is a consignment process. Okay.